Good morning from Southern Latitudes. Oh, I hear the woodpecker up there. He's going to town. It's still quite early. I haven't got my eyes even open very well yet. I'm still not used to this new time change thing, even though I've been living it for over a week, but it's still affecting me. So we're in, let's see, the house garden, and I'm going to pull out, I'm going to evaluate this one, but I'm going to pull out this cabbage and maybe these two look like they're not doing much. Excuse me. Pull out this cabbage. Look for any good sized eggplant. This cabbage I think has got just a little bit more time on it. Anyhow, I'm just gonna evaluate. Oh, this parsley did not like being poured upon. It's not happy. I might give it a haircut. And then this broccoli, this is Godzilla broccoli right here. And these guys, I'm gonna let go to seed, because I almost forgot to let some broccoli go to seed. I've been picking it rather aggressively and taking out all the heads. I see another head right there. So I have to leave, kind of like earmark those for seed. And then I have my cauliflower for seed. And then I'll have seed for next year that I don't have to buy. I'm doing my best to try to collect seed. It's been one of my goals for this gardening season, is to make sure I collect a lot of seed. And I have bok choy seed, radish seed, lettuce seed. I have a lot of seed that I am collecting. So that's going to be a real money saver in the upcoming growing season. So anyhow, let's go ahead and get some of this cauliflower. Well, the cauliflower is all gone. I do need to rip those stalks out, and some of these weeds as well. And then some of these heads that are just small. And then this one, that's questionable. I don't really see the yellow. Sometimes you'll see the little yellow sprouts to let you know that it's about to bolt. And we're having a little bit of a couple cool days, so I may leave this one in. I don't know. But I think for the most part, I'm going to clear the produce out of here. And this is really, really, really tempting. But I was thinking about grabbing a lot of the plethora, the onions out of the salsa garden, and going ahead and braiding them and putting them up in the porch. So maybe not all, but half of them, and get them drying out. When we ate it fresh, it was delicious, but it wasn't very strong onion flavor because it has a lot of moisture content in it. So if we dry it out, maybe it'll be a little stronger. One thing I have forgotten is that there's a lot of new people to the channel, and I talk to you guys a lot like you've been here with me for a while, but the channel is growing again because it's springtime and people are searching out information. So I just want to show you, these are my evergreen bunching onions right here. They're the small kind that you see in the grocery store, and you cut them up like scallions or whatever. Well, they've been here for a while. So this is called Escape. And then this, what it will eventually do is it will make a flower. Okay, I moved to the salsa garden so you could see. My red onions here have all sorts of scapes on them. Some are more likely to do it than others. This one is just starting to break out of its little paper skin and show its flowers. And then those that have been around for a while, the flowers are open and blooming, and then they get pollinated. Isn't that pretty cool? And then they make these little balls. I don't know if you can hardly see them past the flowers, but they turn into little balls right there in the center. And that's where you get your future onion seeds from. So I will try to save these seeds as well. And I just noticed that my 1015Y onions are also throwing scapes up. Some people like to just eat scapes, and that's fine too. You can saute them and they make a delicious meal. I have not seen any scapes come on my plethora, and maybe it's just slower to what they call bolt and create a flower. So that's possible. And as you can see, these are definitely there's a lot of 1-pounders in here. So I'm going to probably pull all the large 1-pounders out and get them drying in the porch or in the house or something like that. Ooh, the other day I forgot to water them one day, and we went up to 87 and they almost got real crunchy. So thank goodness I saved them. But 12 more hours and they wouldn't have been saved. And that's the same for over here. I have let my tomatoes get real leggy. They're probably root bound in these trays. Yeah, see? That's called root bound when there's a lot of, probably like more roots than dirt. And then they require more watering at that stage. So that's another reason for me to clean out the house garden and some of the onions, because I think I'm going to need space for those tomatoes to go into. And then life will settle down. I don't have to double water in a day. Look what I'm finding, you guys, as I'm in here. See how this stalk came off and it's a lot thicker than the rest of the parsley branches? This is going to be what makes your seed head. And there's a couple in here, and I accidentally cut this one coming off the bottom here. I accidentally cut that one before I noticed what was going on. But there's a second one right here, or third one I should say, right here. Yeah, so that's gonna be where I collect my parsley seed from. Oh, my hand smells like parsley. It's actually really, really beautiful smell. Almost floral on that plant. I could smell that all day long. Way better than cilantro on your hands. Or, I like parsley. I like rosemary too, but in a different way. You know what? It almost smells like there's some sort of citrus with it. It's really good, y'all. I think I just had aromatherapy. Okay, let's look in here real quick. My Brussels are coming along really, really nice. I don't usually pull them off until April. So I think we're right on time. Well, I've been trying to strip the side shoots. I do a little bit every day. And this one I haven't got to as much. And of course, the little Brussels heads, I think you call them, they're much smaller. But it has to be done. So the energy goes into putting the side shoots, and then you just break these knobs off when they get much bigger. So I might side dress with some fertilizer just to help them get active along. They've been in this soil since October or November, for sure. I think they were babies by the end of October, and they may have exhausted all the nutrients that they needed in the mushroom compost, so they might just need a little side dress to get those little Brussels going. Here's another one. This one's pretty cool. They always develop more at the bottom, and then they are less at the top. It's pretty cool. What do you think, bud? I swapped gardens. I'm up front here where I have a lot of other cabbages, and Golly, I'm not sure. I may leave these because I have enough heads to do a little kraut and make some slaw for tonight. I may leave these for this week. We're expected a little bit more rain here in a couple days, so we'll see if these heads get any bigger. I just have to say that it's been a really disappointing cabbage year. Usually I make these really gorgeous heads, and you know, I did experiment with a lot of different new varieties, except for the dead-on. The dead-on's like my tried and true, and that one gave me a really big head, probably 1.5 pounds or so. And I don't know about these other varieties. I don't know if I was just too late or what, or maybe not patient enough. Here's that Italian broccoli that I put in for a second or third sowing, whatever you want to call it, a later sowing. So I guess this is the second sowing, and the third sowing is going to be over here. This is going to be for real late spring. Those will be the ones I got to catch quick before they bolt. And over here are collards. So I was thinking of picking these again. They're getting out of control. Let's do that. That dog loves being outside in the morning with me picking all the vegetables. Okay, I think my work is done here. I won't be able to carry this basket